Well, good morning. It's Sunday morning. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Welcome back to Edward Sweeten YouTube page. We are having a beautiful day here in Missouri. We've been here a couple days now, if you've seen our previous video. And first, I want to wish all you mothers out there happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a nice day. If you remember a couple videos before, we said that we were at a space in Ballard's RV camp, and we were right across from this river. And we could see, it's a pond, not a river. We could see this pond outside of our window. But there has been some changes. Yep, there has been some changes. Because we wanted to have a fireplace and a table. But this lot that we were in, if you notice, I'm walking up to the lot right now, it was a pretty nice long lot. But as you said, shared, it wasn't level. But as you can see, let me turn this around. Let's see, I hope I can. But as you can see, the lot that we were on is vacant. We wanted a lot and we wanted a fire, maybe a picnic table, but this lot was not really big enough. It's long, but not wide. And we talked to the owners about it. So we got a call from the owners, and they did one step better. And I will show you. They moved us. They said, instead of bringing a table, a fireplace over to you, why don't we just upgrade you into a better lot? These are more expensive. This is an upgrade. We were on a standard lot, and this is an upgraded lot. And as you can see, I'll show you in a minute. I'm walking uphill, so if it sounds like I'm out of breath, I'm not really out of breath, but I'm walking. But we're on a nice long lot. As you can see, we have a fireplace, a couple nice chairs, and that's a fire pit right there. Nice lot. Very nice people here at Ballard's. If you ever come through Missouri and looking for an RV spot, Ballard's is the place. Nice little, like a patio, which we can see the pond from our window, not too far from it, but we're at a better lot. So it's a nice lot. You can see we got our awning out, beautiful day, and we have some green grass right next to us. We did get a chance yesterday to go into town at Carothers and also to Joplin. And so I want to share those pictures to you right now. So sit back and enjoy your trip through Carothers, Missouri and Joplin, Missouri.
All right, Ed and I are both videoing for our channel, so we'll take turns talking so we don't talk over each other. So right now, this is old historic Carthage. Looks like the Civil War Museum is that way.
Carthage, Missouri. We are in Carthage, Missouri Historical District. Courthouse.
These are all the stores. This reminds me of the Prescott.
Yeah.
It's just exactly like Prescott, the square. You've got your courthouse over there, which is where all the events. Of course, they have a bigger yard to hang out in. And then it's all around it is all the old stores and buildings. The Juvenile Shoe Corporation. Gifts and accessories.
I don't know what that is, but it's old.
Iglesia Pentecosta Cristo. Something private looks like. Okay, so
Downtown Carthage.
check out that old building over there. Don't know what it is. Oh, high school. It's the high school. Wow. It's older, but it brings back memories of Peoria High School. We were, I think, 3 floors high. Not sure what this is over here. Stop sign. Start drive to the left. The Bridge Education Building. I'm going to pause for a sec. It's going to be easier if I use this.
That's some nice murals on the sides of the building.
Left turn, you have to go straight. Maybe we could find a place to park here.
Civil War Museum is ahead, but since we've got the dogs, we'll probably
Well, we might.
check that Civil War Museum later.
One at a time, or
Yeah.
City Hall. Public parking straight ahead. Old building. We can find public parking.
historical Carthage Civil
See
War
mosquitoes everywhere.
battlefield.
Hang tight. Unlock the door. Unlock the door, please.
The American Civil War, 1861-65. The Battle of Carthage, July 3rd, 1861. You are standing at the site once known as James Spring. The street behind you was once part of a long wagon road from Sarcos, Missouri to Springfield, Missouri. Travelers often use the spring as a much-needed resting place. 4th of July in 1861, the cool waters answered the prayers of U.S. Army soldiers under the commander of Colonel Francis Sigel. They made their campsite here that night after 22 miles march from Nashville, Missouri. Not long after the Union soldiers broke camp on the morning of July 5th, the Missouri State Guard approached Carthage from the north. Their ranks were sloppier than seagulls. Few of the militiamen had military training. Most wore civilian clothes. Many didn't even carry weapons. The Guard's strength lay in their numbers and their enthusiasm. They stood some 6,000 strong, all volunteers and all eager to provide their mettle. An exhausting victory. Meanwhile, Governor Jackson's men believed victory at Carthage belonged to them. They had sent the Union Army running and done so at a severe disadvantage. What Sigel didn't know was that a third of the guardsmen were unarmed. As the Union soldiers marched into the woods outside of town, Jackson called off his pursuit and let them escape. Both sides were eager to hear accounts of how the Battle of Carthage had played out, using the battle to speculate on how the rest of the war might go.
This is the entrance, and it tells about the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865, the Battle of Carthage. 60 elections, war between North and South seemed a real possibility. Liberal Republican. Maybe a liberal Republican. Maybe liberal Republican even more than one.
We're coming up to a little trail. Looks like a little creek too. Carter Spring Trail. Quite a bluff there. This is where there's some caves in there. Different rock formations. Next to the creek, which there is a lot of mosquitoes here. Let's go walk down a little ways. Just an open area where the battle was. No signs of this open area. I guess they just walked down here. The Battle of Carthage was a mobile engagement spread out over a distance about 10 miles as one of the earliest battles in the Civil War. It was among the many contests fought in Missouri in 1861 to decide if the state would remain in the Union or join the Confederacy. Colonel Francis Sigel's mission was to stop Jackson's men from reaching the southwest corner of the state and linking up with other Southern forces to create an army of more than 10,000 men. Two hours before sunrise, Union soldiers under Colonel Francis Sigel broke camp here and headed north through the still quiet town of Carthage, Missouri. Tired of the march the day before, the 1,100 men, 8 cannons, and 32 supply wagons made a slow crawl towards their destination north of town. As the sun finally rose, they crossed Dry Fork Creek, which unfortunately was anything but dry. 9 a.m. both sides, now visible to each other on the open prairie, readied themselves for battle just before 10 a.m. The cannons began bellowing. No one can remember who fired first. Union and Southern soldiers alike instinctively dropped to the ground as the earth began to tremble. The officers yelled at them to get back up as cannonballs bounced through the grass, obliterating anything and anyone in their path. Soldiers were still too far away from each other for their rifles to be of any use. 3 p.m., firing back at the pursuing Southerners all the way, Sigel's troops finally arrived back at Carthage. They have shaken pursuit of the State Guard for the time being. Sigel had the courthouse turned into a hospital. He established his headquarters in this home of a local family, the Hoods. He assured the frightened townspeople that the worst was over. There is no danger, Sigel kept repeating.
Over there, look at these old buildings.
Joplin, Missouri. We're downtown Joplin, Missouri. We just had lunch, had a nice burger, and the service was good.
Service was excellent.
It was excellent, I guess, yeah. This is downtown, the old Joplin, whoops.
He told us of places to go and
Pictures, I don't know if you noticed where we were at the intersection there, on the corner there, the highways. And as you notice, we were getting our kicks at Route 66.
Route 66.
At Route 66.
You come get your kicks down at Route 66.
Okay, I stand corrected. Route 66.
And that's on YouTube.
Back to the videos.
Sites to go see that were really good. And surprisingly, he spoke highly of Carthage and said that we needed to look further around that town because there's a lot there. We just went to one small spot, so I guess we need to go back and... Sorry, I'm leaning forward and my tummy is mad at me because we just ate. But I want to get this mural, Route 66, which he just crossed Route 66. I thought you were going to take Route 66. No? I thought you were going to drive down Route 66.
We're in Joplin, Missouri right now, and we just noticed that on the side of the building, it has Joplin. It has a map of the Route 66, the old Route 66, and look at this nice little Corvette in front of there. Other murals in Joplin. Route 6, Joplin, Missouri. We are on the road to Grant Falls off of Shoals Lake. Just went through Joplin, now we're going to Grant Falls. Grant Falls. Guess we have to go through a little town to get through several homes. Beautiful. Somewhere at the end of this road is some beautiful falls. Beautiful falls, right outside of Joplin. Well, thanks a lot for coming along with us in that journey yesterday. We will be, today's Sunday, so we'll be probably resting today. Tomorrow we will go and do some more sightseeing. There's a lot to do around here that we're going to go see during the week. So we will be doing that tomorrow. Make sure you join us again tomorrow. And we'll be sharing more of Missouri. So before you leave, like and subscribe this video. Hit the thumbs up and share it. So make sure you hit the bell and it will notify you when my next video appears. Right now you have a good day and we'll check in with you tomorrow. God bless.